Hey everyone, and welcome back to Zarx Crypto YouTube channel. Today we're gonna review Lithosphere. So we will review all the features available on the platform. So stay with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have any further questions. I'll see you after the intro. AI agents are quickly becoming one of the biggest narratives in crypto. But here is the real question. If autonomous agents are going to move money, interact with applications, coordinate across chains, and execute tasks on chain, what infrastructure do they actually need? Today on Zarx Crypto, we are looking at Lithosphere and its ecosystem token, LITHO token. Lithosphere is an AI native blockchain infrastructure project built for autonomous agents and Web4 systems. The idea is not just to create another blockchain for human users clicking buttons. The bigger vision is to build infrastructure where AI agents can operate, interact, verify actions, discover services, and execute on-chain across different networks. And the timing is important. The LITHO Pre-TGE stage was scheduled for July 28th, and the final LITHO token generation event is scheduled for September 15th. These are two separate milestones. The pre-TGE is not the same thing as the final TGE, and it should not be treated as a confirmed exchange listing or a public trading launch. Exchange listings, trading pairs, and liquidity details should only be discussed when officially confirmed. So what exactly is Lithosphere trying to build? At a high level, Lithosphere is positioning itself as infrastructure for agent-driven Web4 systems. Today, most blockchain activity is still built around humans. A user connects a wallet, signs a transaction, swaps a token, uses a dApp, or bridges assets manually. But if AI agents become real on-chain participants, they need more than a wallet and a prompt. They need identity. They need execution logic. They need standards. They need naming and discovery. They need verification. And they need a way to coordinate across different blockchain networks. This is where Lithosphere's infrastructure stack comes in. The first major component is Lithic. Lithic is the AI native smart contract language and execution framework. It is designed to support intelligent on-chain execution while still keeping deterministic controls and verifiable processing. In simple terms, the goal is to let applications build around AI-driven execution without turning everything into a black box. The second component is PPAL, which stands for Programmable Privacy Aware Linking. This is the identity layer. It gives users, apps, organizations, and autonomous agents persistent programmable identity. That matters because if an AI agent is going to operate across multiple systems, it needs a recognizable identity, permission structure, reputation, and accountability. Without persistent identity, an agent is just a temporary tool. With persistent identity, it can become an actual participant in the ecosystem. Then there is Multics. Multics is Lithosphere's cross-chain execution and coordination engine. Blockchain liquidity and applications are spread across many separate chains, and that fragmentation is still a major problem. Multics is designed to help agents and applications coordinate activity across multiple blockchain networks instead of being trapped in one environment. Next is DNNS. DNNS is the decentralized naming, discovery, and routing layer. Instead of forcing agents or users to rely only on complex blockchain addresses, DNNS is designed to help agents, apps, services, and users become easier to find and route across Web4 infrastructure. For autonomous agents, this is important. An agent needs to discover where to go, who to interact with, and which service or application it should use. And finally, there is the LEP 100 framework. LEP 100 is the standards layer for execution, identity, verification, governance, coordination, and communication. If autonomous systems are going to interact with each other, they need shared rules. They need consistent ways to verify actions, structure communication, and coordinate across the ecosystem. So when people ask what Lithosphere actually does, I would summarize it like this. Lithosphere is trying to create an AI native infrastructure stack where autonomous agents can have identity, discover services, execute smart contracts, coordinate across chains, verify outcomes, and interact with other agents. That brings us to LITHO Token. The utility areas include AI native smart contract execution, agent operations, verification, cross-chain coordination, infrastructure access, ecosystem participation, and agent-to-agent activity. A recent Lithosphere announcement also focused specifically on this point. LITHO Token is being positioned around agent-driven Web4 systems, connecting execution, identity, naming, verification, and cross-chain coordination. That is important because in crypto, token utility needs to connect to actual network activity. The big question for Lithosphere is whether autonomous agents, developers, applications, and users will actually use the infrastructure at scale. Now let's talk about use cases. One possible use case is AI to AI transactions. Imagine two autonomous agents coordinating a service, verifying the outcome, and settling payment directly on-chain. Another use case is machine-to-machine payments where automated systems exchange value without constant human involvement. You could also have autonomous financial agents, AI-powered decentralized applications, cross-chain trading systems, agent-to-agent marketplaces, decentralized AI services, and persistent digital identities for agents. For example, an autonomous financial agent could use PAL for identity, DNNS to discover a verified service, Lithic to execute programmable logic, MultiX to coordinate across different chains, LEP100 to structure the interaction, and $Litho to support the execution and coordination inside the ecosystem. That is the vision. But we also need to be realistic. This is an early and ambitious category. AI plus blockchain plus autonomous agents is exciting, but it also comes with execution risk. Lithosphere still has to prove developer adoption, ecosystem usage, technical security, cross-chain reliability, and real demand for agent infrastructure. There is also competition from other AI blockchain projects, interoperability protocols, identity systems, smart contract platforms, and agent infrastructure projects. And from a token perspective, viewers should be careful. Pre-TGE stages, token launches, modeled valuations, and early access opportunities all carry risk. Nothing here guarantees profit, liquidity, exchange listings, or future token value. The project has shared modeled targets and launch expectations, but those should be treated as project-provided projections, not guaranteed market outcomes. If you are interested, the main call to action is to review the official TGE page. Do not rely only on social media posts or random comments. Check the official page, read the white paper, review the utility PR, and verify all participation details, eligibility, vesting, lockups, token distribution, and regional restrictions for yourself. My personal takeaway is that Lithosphere is interesting because it is not only talking about AI as a feature, it is trying to build infrastructure around the idea that autonomous agents could become real blockchain users. If that future plays out, agents will need execution, identity, naming, verification, and cross-chain coordination. Lithosphere is positioning $Litho as the utility layer across that stack. But as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, understand the risks, and never participate in any crypto project just because the narrative sounds strong. Check the official $Litho TGE page in the description, read the white paper, and follow the official Lithosphere channels for the latest updates.